Good afternoon, everyone. So I am somebody your trainer for today. And by the way, congratulations for passing through and welcome to the Opulent Manila family. So first and foremost, let us know about our company, which is the Opulent Manila. So the Opulent Manila is actually one of the tourist hotel here in Manila, which is actually located in front of the Rizal Park Hotel nearby the Pilipinas and so here in Opulent Manila, we do actually offer different services such as accommodation, food and beverage, and also the events hall. And this Opulent Manila is actually one of the five-star hotel here in the Philippines, especially located in the heart of our nation's capital, which is Manila. So how about the company's vision and mission? So for the Opulent Manila, can you read the vision?
We share the access to the market. We're not approximated we have to exceptional service like
Okay, so since in our vision that we want to pursue the sustainability in our group. With that also comes from our service that we offer to our guests and also to the hospitality and the warmth that we will offer to the rest of our guests. And now for the mission itself, so much. Okay, so one of our mission it says here that we want to create long-lasting memories. And with that, how could we create a long-lasting memories? Of course, with how we provide the service and also with our products. Here in the Opulent Manila, we are renowned to be one of the luxury, and from the word itself, opulent, that means vibrant, luxurious, elegant. So we highly embody those characteristics here in our hotel. And also, one of our missions is to provide the Filipino culture, warmth, and also the hospitality. The next one is the key offerings. So, of course, as you are now part of the Opulent Manila, we should be aware of what we offer to our guests. First and foremost is the accommodation. So, here in accommodation, we will actually have different ones. We have the suites, we have the villas, and we do actually have the rooms. So there is actually a difference between the three. Usually the room itself is only good for a one person, while the suites it usually goes for a family one. And for the villa itself, it is actually the most expensive one because it has its own jacuzzis, it has its own pool inside the villa. So it looks like your own resort. Next one is the dining. Of course, hotel will never be like a hotel or a hotel will never be complete without the dining options or the food and beverage service. Here in Opulent Manila, we will actually offer different area of menus, cuisines, and also different specialties all over the world. But of course, we highly focuses on the Filipino cuisines, which is Pinoy and Pinoy. Next is the wellness. So how about the wellness? So here in Opulent Manila, we do actually have recreational and leisure facilities. If you want to go to gym, you have to work. if you want to seek for an adventure, we actually have it here. We have different facilities that can cater your wellness, your recreation, and your leisure, where we can more provide to our guests in more outstanding and remarkable services. Next one is the event spaces. Of course, just like any other hotel, we do actually have event spaces where we actually cater corporate business or even educational events. For example, meetings, incentives, and also conferences that can actually be the opulent Manila a great venue. Next one, our identity. So now that you are now working in the opulent Manila and undergoing in our training, we should know who is our target market. Sino nga ba yung target market sa hotel na? So the best people na itatatangkan mo sa isip natin. Siyempre, ang una natin na isip is the tourists. So, in the tourists, you actually have domestic and international. But most probably, we prefer the domestic one. We also, it is also our target corporates and also some private companies who can serve as our guests in our hotel. And now let's focus on our first module, which is the hotel management operation. Here in the hotel management operation, it focuses on the comprehensive overview of the hotel operation itself. How the hotel operates. What are those factors, safety, hazards that we can face and we can see. Next is our objectives. So first one, our objective for the day is, of course, to understand the fundamentals of hotel management. We should know the foundation. Next is the familiarize the 7 rules for safety workers. Of course, we should always be reminded of how we can keep ourselves safe while working in the hotel. And also, we must also familiarize with the fire safety checklist, just in case of emergency of fire. And lastly, to understand the symbols and signs we can observe or we can see in the hotel. So, what are the fundamentals of the hotel management? So, it says here that we do actually have different departments inside our the hotel. And one of those is the basic one and the broadest one, which is the food and beverage. They cater the food and beverage itself, the food itself, and also they are assigned for the meals, and meals, so on and so forth. And of course, the front desk one, for those department we can see while at the first glance, which is the front office department. So the front office department, they are actually the one assigned for catering the guests and for assisting them in the reservation and confirmation of the bookings. Also, we have the housekeeping operations. So the housekeeping operations make sure that our hotel is actually clean enough and actually have a good standing for our guests. Next is the sales and marketing department. So the sales and marketing department, they focus more on the sales and marketing aspect, which is in the word itself. So, minamarket nila yung opulent Manila for us to reach our target customers. And also, we have the maintenance and safety. So, for the maintenance and safety department, they operate as one, of course. So, from our security guards, handling CCTV operations, and also maintenance of our utilities and facilities. And lastly, the human resource management, kung saan kayo dumaan, of course. So, sila yung naka-assign for the resource of our workforce. So, sila yung pinag-active ng trabaho, sila yung nagsasabi sila yung. So, now we have the 7 rules for workplace safety. So, first and foremost, conduct regular safety training. So, So how about this? So just like this session, regularly, actually every 3 months, we conduct a safety training, especially from our workers. Of course, we want them to work in our mission in a more safer way. Next one, the main pillars of organization. So of course, for us to work smoothly and efficiently, we should maintain the orderliness of our workplace. Next is use of personal protective equipment. In our industry, we tend to face on different diseases or accidents. And with that, we should use our personal protective equipment. For example, if you will be assigned a picture, you should wear your complete chest uniform. If you will be assigned in the housekeeping, you should also wear gloves in terms of handling the chemicals. Next is to implement fire safety protocols. Right after this slide, we're going to talk about those protocols or those checklists that we have in maintaining or ensuring that we are safe just in case of the emergency of fire. Next is to follow safety techniques, especially in the housekeeping department. If some of you may be assigned from the housekeeping, make sure that you will follow the safe technique in terms of lifting, especially kayo yung mas nakakaya ng parents sa parents. And the sixth one is follow hazard limit. Report hazard immediately. So here, just in case you will encounter any hazards or you encounter an accident, make sure that you really report it immediately. Not only for your own sake, but also for everyone's sake. And lastly, regularly inspect equipment and facilities. So we make sure that regularly, especially daily, we do actually have 3 times a day checking of our facilities and instruments. Since it's really crucial to maintain the cleanliness and of course the sanitation. Next is the fire and safety checklist. So here we do actually have 5. The first one, general safety measures. In general safety measures, ito naman yung aspect na make sure natin sa isang hotel na we do actually have insufficient plan. Saan yung emergency exits, meron bang mga signage, and also yung mga firefighters. Siyempre, yung accident, especially sa fire, hindi lang siya may iwasan, hindi siya pero anytime pwede nangyari. So, we should always be prepared. Next is the fire detection and alarm system. So here, it is very easy to understand or very common sense na lang din na in the aspect of this, ang pinag-uusapan natin dito, dapat we are assured that our alarm system is working. Meron tayo ng alarm system, meron tayo ng fire yung mga pinipindot, pinipindot natin sa lahat ng hotel. And next is yung fire extinguishers. Sa fire extinguishers, we do actually have some ethical standards because we do actually have different kinds of fire extinguishers. So, we will be having a separate training with that. Kasi, dito sa hotel, meron talagang nakakalang na ibang klase ng extinguishers. Next is yung emergency preparedness. Dito naman, it focuses more on the plan itself, on the risk mitigation itself. And lastly, the electrical safety. So, more on the electrical aspect. So, it is actually checking on our electricity and our electronics. And lastly, we should be knowledgeable in regards of the signs and symbols. So we actually do have 5. Fire extinguisher. Itong sa ito, may kumpanyan sa taas ng mga fire extinguisher. So, common sense, yung sa ticket ng fire extinguisher. Next, ito, it is actually electrical hazard. So sa electrical hazard, isa lang ibig sabihin yan, kailangan natin mag-ingat kasi tayo po yan. Next is this, the chemical hazard. So usually may ito sa ating storage room. Dahil nandun yung mga chemicals na nagagamit natin sa housekeeping. And here, kung nakikita niyo pala po lang kung siya kapalabas ng mundo, that this is actually being designed for emergency exit. So, and lastly, yung usually na nakikita natin sa kanyang establishment, yung promotion, slippery surface. Ibig sabihin lang na bago yun, or kailangan may individual na pwede tayo mag-use. So, and lang, thank you and welcome to the topic.
Yun, wala ba kayong mga kamay?